leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
Good morning, sweet girl.
Pretty girl. Hi, buddy. Good morning. Good morning, pretty lady.
Good morning.
This is what I currently have as a mirror to work with in the mornings, but we don't really do a whole lot anyways. So mornings are pretty quiet here for the most part in terms of we have the same morning routine. Wake up, open the windows, take care of the dogs, take care of the ducks, water the grass, make coffee. So it's pretty much the same thing every day, and then I just come in here and get myself ready. I've changed up all of my products recently, and so all I'm using for my face now is baking soda, and if you've noticed, my face has cleared a ton. I probably have just this one, yeah, this one and this one, that's still open, but literally just plain baking soda, put it in a paste, so life-changing. It cleared up my skin so quickly. It's not harsh, it's also exfoliating. Call me crazy, I don't care, it worked. Now I'm gonna look like a pasty freak for a second while all of this kind of sits on my face and dries before I rinse it off. So if you have been following us for a while, especially on Instagram, you know that I have a ton of tummy trouble. We don't know what it's from. I've seen lots of doctors about it. I just get sick in the mornings, not pregnant, but I just get sick in the mornings, and this has happened for a really long time. And so I started taking probiotics to help my gut health. The brand and subscription that I use is Ritual. Cody's mom actually got me onto Ritual, so she has been on Ritual for a while and swore by it, and so she brought me onto it, and I've been taking it for a while, and then when Ritual reached out, I was like, of course, yes, I would love to work with y'all. So today's video is sponsored by Ritual. So did you know that the top 5 best gut supplements from the top 5 brands don't include a postbiotic? But guess who does? Ritual. So Ritual is already my #1 go-to multivitamin and protein, but now that they have this 3-in-1 postbiotic, prebiotic, and probiotic supplement, life-changing. It helps support your gut, digestive, and immune health. Prebiotics support growth and activity of beneficial bacteria in your gut, and probiotics are live microorganisms that are included to relieve bloating, gas, and then occasional mild diarrhea. Postbiotics, however, provides fuel to these cells that make up the gut lining and supports gut barrier function. What I love about Ritual is, I hate because it's chalky or it's gross, but not with Ritual. It is minty fresh. And seriously, y'all, it's minty fresh. And Ritual's capsules are actually delayed release, which is designed for it to reach the colon, not the stomach, because your colon is obviously the most ideal place for probiotics to survive and grow. There's no sort of refrigeration needed because they have temperature controlled bottle technology to protect the probiotic strains. And then here's the best part. There are no GMOs, vegan friendly, no major allergens, no animal products, and no artificial coloring, which is all extremely important to me. And transparency is the core of everything that Ritual does. And this is everything from the way that their nutrients are sourced all the way down to the environmental impact on things like their packaging. And not many companies are like that, so it's another reason why I like to support Ritual. And it's a subscription, so you never have to worry about, oh my gosh, am I out of my probiotic this morning? It comes right to your front door monthly with free shipping. Symbiotic and Ritual are here to celebrate. There should be no shame in your gut game. I know, cliche, but there shouldn't be. And that's why Ritual's offering you 20% off your first month using my code CCU20. And thank you, Ritual, for sponsoring today's video. So Cody and I typically always do our own things in the mornings. He will walk around the property, pick up a little bit, see what he wants to do for the day, move his solar panels, look at the greenhouse, go fishing, like the list goes on. That's his typical mornings. He just likes to be outside and in nature. I like to start my day off not chaotic. So the first thing that I do is make the bed, clean the house, take care of the dogs, pick up everything, do the dishes, and things like that. And now that Cody's home, we get so much more stuff done. Our days are way more productive. But cleaning the house is boring, so I'm gonna give the camera to Cody.
So Summer handed me the camera and said, go film whatever it is you do in the mornings. So here we go. Been using this cricket for like the last 2 weeks now with double treble hooks, and I haven't caught a single thing with it, so I think it's time to switch back. My handy dandy tackle box from like 20 years ago. Got me a little worm. Not really a big fisherman, but I love using these little quick releases to be able to change out lures really quick. Makes it super easy to change them out. See, and we're good to go. Need to give me a little table and chair over here. All right, so after about 10 or 15 minutes of fishing and not catching anything, I typically get bored and go find something else to do. After fishing, I usually swing by and check on the girls. Hey girls. And then go over to the backyard and see how my grass is doing. Followed by a trip to the greenhouse to check on all our food. Oh, tomatoes almost ready. Noticed yesterday we're starting to get some new cherry tomatoes coming up, and what I'm most excited about is all of my pumpkins sprouted. Yeah, they're a little close together, so we're probably gonna have to weed some out. And then last, I always gotta check on my tree. Pretty happy with it. It was dying there for a while, but after getting it planted in the ground finally, it's starting to sprout a bunch of new leaves. Then I take a trip over to everybody's favorite place, the Poo Lagoon. And pretty much just for the same thing, checking on all my grass I'm trying to grow over here. We got to get some grass growing to prevent the ground from eroding away every time it rains. So that's kind of our biggest goal over here right now. Oh, and there goes all the frogs. And then last thing I do is come over to our inverter and check on our battery. We're doing pretty well right now. We got 3/4 of our battery at 53.5 volts, and we're charging. So I got the AC running in the house right now, and I think the water heater's on too. And we're still charging. What's up, buddy boy? Where's your toy? And you got Miss Priss over here laying in the hole she dug herself. She loves being outside. She was an outside dog whenever we got her, but she pretty much lives under the house whenever she's out here. And then the last thing I do is I make sure our watering can is sitting over here underneath the drain for the AC. That way we can capture all that water coming out from inside the house and use it to water the plants. Usually only about a gallon a day that we're able to get out of it, but every little bit helps. Why do you keep putting mud in your pool? I just gave you clean water and you already got it muddy. Huh? Oh, going swimming. And that's about it.
Did he do a good job?
I hope so.
I don't know, I haven't edited it. Also, He's not forced to being in there right now. He just likes laying in there.
Oh yeah, door's wide open.
Yeah. Babe, I just realized what shirt you're wearing, and while I do love Wild Wolf and I support my best friend's t-shirt co, I think you should change for the rest of the video.
Sorry guys. I may have gotten a couple dirty looks at Walmart yesterday and I was like, why am I getting all these dirty looks? And I was like, oh, that's probably why.
Please don't take his shirt offensively at all. We got a whole bunch of t-shirts in the mail yesterday and we've been wearing them like crazy from my best friend's t-shirt shop. But
Flipped.
cute. But yeah, please don't take offense. Please don't take offense. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna make him go change. I'm typically way better and on top of things like that, but go change. So, like I said, all our morning routines are pretty much the same, but it's the weekend, so we have friends out today and we're going to be barbecuing, things like that. So I'm about to run up to the grocery store and then we have a concert tonight. Basically the same thing we do every single day. We're still gonna be working, but typically our days are a lot more earlier in the mornings and filled with a lot more things. Will you go to the front with me and get the gate and then walk down?
Walk 600 feet back.
Yeah.
And now I'm forced to because you're recording it?
No. No, you don't have to. I'm just feeling lazy. But I'll get my own gate. I'll get my own gate. Cody! You don't have to get the gate! Okay, just kidding y'all. Cody now has taken over driving and we are gonna go rescue B. So this is a very, very, very realistic day in the life of what we literally do every day.
Not that we have to go rescue B every
yeah.
day, but...
We're always doing something or helping somebody or going somewhere to fix something. So very realistic. Bye. Love you. Gosh, there were a lot of people in there, so I did not want to film, but I forgot why I buy groceries in bulk. I always buy everything in bulk. Meat, veggies, sugar, flour, everything in bulk. Because it's so freaking expensive when you don't. I always keep like brats or burgers or ribs or something on hand because our friends come over all the time, and if you come to my house, I'm going to feed you. That's just how I am. But we didn't have anything. We ran out because people come over all the time, and so I literally just ran to the store to pick up burgers and buns today, not grocery shop, and this was $16. Like, are you kidding me? That's why you buy in bulk.
Two things fixed so far. We fixed the airbag light. I saw this intake boot was a little loose, so we're throwing that back on real quick. And then we gotta put a couple tack welds on the exhaust. Fixing this little vacuum line right here. On these older vehicles, they use vacuum pressure to control the mode doors for the HVAC system. So like switching between vents and floor and defrost and all that, it uses vacuum pressure for that. And these old plastic hard lines tend to just kind of crack. So we're actually using a little piece of fuel line for like a weed eater or something like that. It's a perfect fit to go over this tiny, tiny hard line. And I'm just gonna dip the ends in soapy water a little bit, that way it makes it a little easier for it to slide on the end of the tube. And there's our little piece of repair hose. We had to replace this catalytic converter a couple years ago, and I only put a couple tack welds on the time to hold the two pieces of exhaust together, and they happen to slide out over time, so I'm just gonna slide them back together and then tack weld it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Super loud outside, so I came inside to give you a little bit of insight about what's going on right now. So B needs a new starter for the truck, so he's taking his old one off so that way we can return I don't know, there's a piece in it that I don't know how mechanics work, but there's something that we're supposed to return because then it'll make it cheaper for the new starter. I don't know. So he's doing that right now. And then Cody and his friends are cutting down a tree that we have literally just laying in the middle of the property because it's gonna be exactly where we're laying water lines. So we wanna lay water lines today, so he needs to remove that. And then Bree is studying. What are you studying for, Bree?
I'm studying to take my NCLEX because I want to be a nurse.
Go, Bree!
Yay.
And then we're curving over this tree stump, and then I also think that we have another water line, so we need to bypass it.
Wouldn't be an accurate daily vlog if there wasn't some sort of maintenance, right?
We might be getting some rain. The boys are playing on the tractor and also playing with weapons. I'll say that for YouTube because I don't get in trouble, but Nitro doesn't like loud noises, my baby boy.
So it just downpoured for like an hour. Everything is wet, so we figured now would be the best time to put a roof over the tractor. You know, not an hour ago, but right now. So that's what we're gonna do.
And like everything else, it is recycled from the house. Where are we going now?
I guess the Home Depot. Planned on changing this water line for a while, and we actually bought the water line itself probably about a month ago.
Yeah.
But as far as doing it all today, I would say it was kind of spur of the moment. And I had thought about wanting to add some corrugated pipe in the ground while we had the trench dug to add drainage for the gutters from the house. So since we pretty much have the whole trench dug, just gonna go ahead and go get that corrugated pipe. That way we can do it all at once. By setting up this drainage system, we'll be able to gather about 400 gallons of water per inch of rain we get on the roof. Oh, Jesus Christ, we need a cart.
We just got back from Home Depot, but we forgot that we have this concert to go to, and we're pretty gross, so we need to shower and
haul.
yes. So see y'all in a few.
Bye.
All right, we are ready.
Concert ready.
Where are we going?
Sammy Hagar. We're gonna go see.
Van Halen shirt, but same difference.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Sammy Hagar in the Circle, and then George Thorogood.
Yep.
I haven't seen Sammy since 2007, so I'm pretty excited.
Let's go. Y'all ready to come with us?
We could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now.
It's late, but we are home now. Very tired. It's been a super long day, but I wanted to show you all my crackers I made. I made firecracker crackers, which is basically just like spicy red pepper crackers. I don't know, they're really good. So I'm going to munch on these, edit the video. Cody is playing on his phone and probably gonna pass out on the couch. And then we're gonna go to bed and do it all over again tomorrow. So, see y'all then, bye.
That we only get one life, I want